Banjo Kazooie is a classic 3D platformer game for the Nintendo 64, and today we're going to be covering it from beginning to end. Before we begin, let's get a bit of context. In the game, you control Banjo, a bear, and Kazooie, a bird, as they embark on a quest to rescue Banjo's sister Tooty from the evil witch Gruntilda. The main objectives include collecting musical notes to unlock new areas, jigsaw pieces, also known as jiggies, to progress through the game, and finding Jinjos, small creatures scattered throughout the levels. Additionally, you'll encounter various challenges, puzzles, and enemies along the way. The game opens in the tranquil setting of Spiral Mountain, a lush green landscape dotted with trees, rocks, and winding paths. Players are immediately introduced to Banjo the bear and his wisecracking bird companion Kazooie, who reside in a cozy house nestled at the foot of the mountain. As players take control of Banjo and Kazooie, they are gradually introduced to the game's controls and mechanics through a series of interactive tutorials. These tutorials cover basic movements such as running, jumping, and attacking, as well as more advanced maneuvers like the duo's signature moves, such as the Beak Barge. Throughout Spiral Mountain, players encounter Bottles the Mole, who serves as the game's primary tutorial guide. Bottles teaches players new moves and abilities, such as the powerful Beak Bomb and the ability to shoot eggs as Kazooie, even out of his butt. Gross. In addition to its gameplay elements, Spiral Mountain also features vibrant visuals and catchy music that set the tone for the rest of the game. One of the key objectives is to rescue Banjo's sister, Tooty, who has been kidnapped by the evil witch, Gruntilda. Tooty's kidnapping sets the stage for the duo's epic adventure, as Banjo and Kazooie embark on a quest to rescue her and thwart Gruntilda's nefarious plans. The first level is Mumbo's Mountain. Mumbo's Mountain introduces players to Mumbo Jumbo, a mystical shaman who resides in a small hut within the level. Players can interact with Mumbo Jumbo by collecting Mumbo tokens scattered throughout the level. By collecting enough Mumbo tokens, players can pay Mumbo Jumbo to perform his magic and transform Banjo into different forms. In Mumbo's Mountain, one of the transformations available is the termite. As a termite, Banjo gains the ability to navigate through tiny tunnels and interact with objects and characters that are inaccessible in his normal form. This transformation is crucial for solving certain puzzles and accessing hidden areas within the level. Mumbo Jumbo's magic adds an extra layer of depth to Mumbo's Mountain, providing players with new abilities and strategies to explore and conquer the level. The next level is Treasure Trove Cove. In Treasure Trove Cove, Banjo and Kazooie encounter a cast of colorful characters and face various challenges as they explore the tropical beach paradise. Captain Blubber, a friendly yet clumsy pirate, seeks their help in retrieving his lost treasure, submerged underwater. Navigating through treacherous underwater caverns and avoiding hazards, players assist Captain Blubber and ultimately receive a jiggy as a token of gratitude. As they swim through the sparkling waters, Banjo and Kazooie must be wary of Snacker, a menacing shark patrolling the ocean's depths. With sudden attacks, Snacker adds an element of danger to the serene waters, challenging players to swim quickly or dive underwater to evade the shark's advances. On the sandy shores of Treasure Trove Cove, players encounter Nipper, a giant hermit crab guarding a coveted jiggy. To claim the jiggy, players must engage in a tense battle with Nipper, carefully timing their attacks to avoid the creature's formidable claws. Victory over Nipper results in the rewarding acquisition of the jiggy. Amidst the bustling activity, players also encounter Leaky, a small bucket character desperately trying to bail water out of himself. By plugging the holes in Leaky's body with Banjo's eggs, yes, from his butt, players alleviate his plight and are generously rewarded with a jiggy for their assistance. Well, after completing this annoying puzzle. Oh yeah, Bottles the Mole also teaches you how to fly. The next level is Clanker's Cavern, where Banjo and Kazooie embark on an underwater adventure into a dark and industrial world filled with polluted water and looming machinery. The central focus of the level is Clanker, a massive mechanical shark imprisoned in the murky depths. Players must aid Clanker in his escape from his polluted prison, navigating through hazardous pipes, avoiding toxic waste, and overcoming formidable obstacles that stand in their way. You also meet Gloop, a small fish that helps you breathe underwater by giving you air bubbles from his farts. Meanwhile, Muty Snippets, mutated crab-like creatures lurking in the polluted waters, pose a threat to our heroes, requiring careful navigation to avoid their attacks and hazards. Throughout the cavern, players must contend with Champa, large mechanical clamps that hinder Banjo and Kazooie's progress. By assisting Clanker in overcoming the challenges presented by the cavern's inhabitants, players can earn valuable rewards and advance further in their quest to thwart the plans of the evil witch Gruntilda. Next up is Bubblegloop Swamp. Bubblegloop Swamp is a vibrant and diverse level, introducing players to shallow waters infested with piranhas and wading boots that provide temporary protection. Challenges range from balancing on twisty logs to feeding crocodiles and battling frogs. One notable area features climbable pussy willows and floating leaves that lead to a colorful egg with a hidden Jiggy. After collecting a sufficient number of Mumbo tokens scattered throughout the swamp, Banjo and Kazooie visit Mumbo Jumbo. With Mumbo's magic, Banjo is transformed into an alligator, granting them access to previously inaccessible areas and secret passages hidden within the swamp. Next is an intense eating contest with Mr. Vile, a competitive crocodile known for his insatiable appetite. Banjo and Kazooie must devour as many yellow and red caterpillars as possible within a strict time limit, out-eating Mr. Vile to claim victory and earn a Jiggy. Next, they encounter Tip Tup, a musical turtle, who challenges them to a memory game. Banjo and Kazooie must listen closely as Tip Tup and his friends sing a catchy tune. They must then replicate the melody by stomping on the turtles' shells in the correct order. Successfully completing the memory game rewards them with another Jiggy. Freezeezy Peak. Freezeezy Peak welcomes players into a wintry wonderland where they navigate icy waters and encounter towering snowmen. The level begins with a cozy area featuring a house and a steep incline. Inside the house, 3 polar bear cubs await, longing for their lost presents and their sick father who ate a golden Jiggy. Players brave freezing waters and confront menacing snowmen hurling snowballs. Clearing their path with well-aimed beak bombs, they embark on a quest to find the polar bear cubs' presents. Exploring a charming village and a cave guarded by a timid walrus named Waza reveals hidden treasures, including a Jiggy hidden within a snowman's corncob pipe. Decorating a Christmas tree with sentient twinkly lights and activating its lights reveal another Jiggy at the top. Transforming into a walrus with Mumbo's magic grants access to new areas, allowing players to complete tasks like racing Boggy on a sled. Players collect Jiggies and other rewards, adding to their progress in the game. Freezeezy Peak offers a diverse array of challenges and rewards, providing a satisfying gameplay experience. Gobi's Valley is the 6th world, and unlike Mumbo's Mountain and Clanker's Cavern, it's named after a character who plays a minor role. The area is filled with sandy landscapes, pyramids, and sphinxes. The peculiarities include Trunker, a thirsty tree in an oasis, and a river of sand with 2 types, harmless ground texture and piranha-infested sand eels. Upon exploring, the Sphinx Jinxie becomes a focal point. Climbing on its back reveals a platforming challenge involving magic carpets, leading to a Jiggy. Flying around is essential, unveiling golden Jinxie statues that form a series of hoops for more rewards. Bottles introduces the running shoes, offering a speed boost to the Talon Trot. Various challenges include a pyramid with a matching game, a flooded pyramid with mummies, and a tomb with a timer maze. Stepping into Mad Monster Mansion reveals this towering 3-story mansion, packed with oversized furniture and hidden secrets. The dining room hides a Jiggy within, guarded by a slumbering green ghost named Napper, and reaching it demands careful navigation of creaky floorboards. Smashing the lit windows exposes concealed treasures, though the room's ridiculous connections make exploration a curious journey. Venturing to the 2nd floor involves more window vandalism, leading to Gruntilda's bathroom, where a sentient toilet named Logo resides, while skeletal fish and floating ghosts on the grounds fall prey to Banjo's Wonderwing technique. A church guarded by tombstones stands, its entrance barred until a switch is activated. Inside, a timed organ challenge, guided by a ghostly hand, tests Banjo's musical skills. Further exploration unveils a well and a shack with a mysterious light, leading to encounters with Tumbler and a memorable transformation into a pumpkin. This newfound form enables Banjo to navigate hazardous elements and reach areas previously inaccessible. Mad Monster Mansion is the most extensive world encountered so far. This next level is the worst, in my opinion. Rusty Bucket Bay unveils a grim, polluted world centered around the Rusty Bucket ship. The ship features ironborn goblin crew members and introduces new threats like sentient steam pipes and jumping TNT boxes. Be careful of the water though, because Snacker makes his return. Exploration of the ship involves various entry points, including steam pipes and breakable porthole windows. Notable locations within the ship include the crew's rest quarters. Challenges include raising and lowering cranes, a timed whistle-playing sequence for a jiggy, and encounters with Boss Boombox. Navigating polluted water and toxic waste adds complexity to the level. The engine room proves to be the most challenging, with rotating blades, spinning gears, and timed switches to slow down turbines for a jiggy retrieval. Additional tasks involve raising the ship's anchor to rescue a trapped dolphin. Rusty Bucket Bay earns the title of the hardest and least favored world. Last but not least is Click Clock Wood. In Click Clock Wood, this massive tree sets the stage for a world that shifts through 4 seasons. The music changes with each season, making it feel even more real. But be careful climbing up and down, because one misstep could send you tumbling, adding a tricky twist to the challenge of this captivating level. Meet foes like Goblin Hoods and Clapping Venus Flytraps. Assist Naughty the Beaver with a dam blockage. Climbing the giant tree recalls a ton of previous platforming challenges, asking you to hop in and out of nooks, carefully jump across and flip onto logs, navigate twisting walkways, and generally not fall. At the base, use eggs to grow a plant, and use Mumbo Jumbo to transform you into a bee. In spring, the level is lush and green. In summer, the level is more vibrant. Autumn brings changes to the level, as leaves turn golden brown and fall from trees. Finally, winter transforms Click Clock Wood into a snowy wonderland. Ponds freeze over, allowing players to access previously unreachable areas. Characters and obstacles may behave differently in the cold, presenting new challenges and puzzles to solve. Gruntilda's Furnace Fun, the final challenge in Banjo Kazooie, awaits at the end of a treacherous journey through her lair. The game board consists of squares adorned with various symbols representing different types of challenges and rewards. Players navigate the board by answering trivia questions, solving puzzles, and engaging in mini-games, all while avoiding Gruntilda's devious traps. Correct answers advance players closer to the final showdown with Gruntilda, while incorrect answers or failures in challenges result in setbacks or damage. Successfully navigating through the board leads to the final confrontation with Gruntilda, where quick reflexes and knowledge of the game's mechanics are crucial to emerging victorious. Gruntilda's Furnace Fun serves as the ultimate test of a player's skills and knowledge acquired throughout the game, providing a fitting climax to the adventure.